Tell me, Gob, what should I name this while you're stomping around on the deck? You don't know either? Alright then. Let's see here. Stomping around Gob. Tall as tall Bunyan. I dubbed this ship the Blue... wait, his name? The Blue Ox! Yes! Yes, I may not be able to get him a pet, but I got him a ship and we called it the Blue Ox. And Corneria should be over here. Yay, there... Can I press... Yeah! Wow, that's a big ship to fit under a bridge. That must be a gigantic frickin' bridge. Back to Corneria! Shark? You would think sharks wouldn't be a problem on top of the Blue Ox. But seriously, you would think sharks would not be a problem on a bridge. Unless it's like a giant shark, like the size of a boat, in which when it bites it can take out like a big old chunk. And again, why would it do that? You would think humans would be tiny little morsels compared to, say, whales? Squid? Other sharks of such size? Still, we're doing pretty good damage against it. So what I'm thinking is we'll head back to Corneria. We'll buy some more or that third set of low-level spells, just so I have the options. Because, you know, we can do some fighting and get some money here, so that when we move on. Still, I'm not saying how this is supposed to be hard. Either I'm playing it correctly, like I'm learning my lessons and playing it right, or maybe, you know, maybe modern JRPG players have gone soft. And I should not say that because, you know, I've played Shin Megami Tensei and I got my ass handed to me. So, to you Shin Megami Tensei players, I tip my hat at you. Because those are some surprisingly freaking hard games. It's definitely no Pokemon. I'll say that. But still, this does not seem all that hard to me. Like I seem to remember even. Ooh, yes, level 4. I even seem to remember the Final Fantasy compilation. Great series of videos, by the way. I definitely recommend watching it, even though it's a little out of date now. I even remember that video saying that, nope, level 4! Strength up, int up, luck up, kinda like buck up. I even remember them saying that, you know, matches would go from a piece of cake to like a nose-hold-bar death match and drop of a hat. I'm not seeing that here. We had a couple of scares there. I mean, what with the iStock freaks, which I bet you will see again. But, you know, I don't know. I'm pretty confident in our abilities. I feel that Gob and his giantness, and now that we have the Blue Ox, he's able to protect us. Let's come back here, and let's pick up some more worthwhile gear, shall we? Woo, Potato Man! And I realize that that's supposed to be a woman, but come on, seriously. Alright, Wizzy! Alright. You know, fire's just another attack, and since I know we're gonna get ice at the next level, I don't think I'll... Well... Then again, you never know. Because, you know, if I come across... Because Final Fantasy always also kind of did that whole elemental weakness thing. It's probably useful if I have fire. So... Alright, we'll pick up the fire. And then we'll come over here and... Let's see, and for nope... Do I want harm or fog? Status effect or an attack? We'll go with it. We'll go with harm. Because I'm curious to see how well that'll do. And while we're at it, why don't we pick ourselves up another tent? Because I think we have just enough money to do that. Alright, let's get ourselves another tent. Alright, now let's go back to the boat. Let's see. Now that one guy, that old guy, the one with the pointy blue hat, he mentioned something about somebody needing help from the west. that happened. Okay. He mentioned needing something from the west, and they just gave me a boat, which makes me think that, I need to use said boat. So, let's see. Let's ride north and see what we... I wonder, do I have to dock at... Let's go, see, heck. Do I have to stop at a dock, or can I, like, actually just pull up to shore? Oh, yeah, let's see what Harm can do. Harm. Oh! Does that cast it on everybody? Let's see how useful fire is against these guys. How about an extra tent? We can experiment a little. Please. You think you can hurt Gob? The giant... Oh, no, he's not a giant slayer. No, but he did slay ogres. Gob! The once imp slayer, now ogre slayer. Not a giant slayer yet. See, that's kind of how slaying works, you know? You walk... Oh, I see. Is this Harm that just went around? What's it... It didn't do anything. Well, that was a wasted spell, but, you know, it happens. I'm wondering if maybe what it does is it makes it easier for you to hurt them. I thought it was an attack, but apparently not. Oh well. But yeah, that's how you become a Slayer. You pretty much just walk around and kill things. And fire damage, using fire against a water creature apparently is not effective. So, we're gonna go ahead and save our spells now. And we're just gonna wail on these guys. Take that! I'm almost wondering if for you guys, I should start, like, zipping through all of, you know, when we're riding around, when we're walking around between places. I mean, granted, that's gonna get me talking about all the random stuff that happens. I mean, this is kind of the experience of a JRPG. There's admittedly a lot of grinding. And that's just kind of part of the experience. I mean, it doesn't have to be, especially with how narrative-focused JRPGs are to Western RPGs. But, you know, even so, it's part of the experience, so... I don't know, we'll see. I haven't really gotten a lot of comments yet on whether you guys are digging this or not. So, why don't you guys, you know, nice job, Lenny. So, why don't you guys let me know in the comments whether you'd like me to just, like, zip by the traveling parts, and I can do that. That might make it easier for you guys, because then I'll get the grinding and whatnot out of the way, and kind of like soup up my guys, so when we go in and fight the bosses, it's not that big of a deal, because apparently this game's really hard, and see, now I'm starting to get cocky about it. Right up until I fight something that completely slaughters me. But I mean, yeah, I could skip this stuff if you guys prefer. Let me know in the comments, and I'd be happy to accommodate and see how you like that. Come on, slay the frickin' sea. You know, these guys take a long time to kill. You wouldn't think sea hags would, you know, be so resilient. Maybe I do need new weapons. I mean, come on, what are they? I mean, I don't know, do sea creatures have to have, like, really hardened bodies? Moving through... I imagine they would have to have slick bodies in order to go through, but I don't know necessarily about, like, hard bodies. You know, I bet you I can't use a tent on the ocean. I also cannot just... Oh, it's a lake. Yay. Ha! A shark and a sea hag. Was the sea hag riding the shark? Alright, Gob, you take on the shark. You jump in the water. I mean, essentially, you're large enough to wrestle the damn thing, even though it's the size of a boat. You jump off the blue ox and you get that shark. And we'll have, we'll have the other three focus on the sea hag, who, I'm just gonna say, jumped on top of the deck of the blue ox. He's like, Wah! And you completely miss that shark, Gob. But, you know, I don't... Nice one, Lenny. Good job. Way to frickin', like, epic slay that thing. Like, it jumps on the deck and whoosh, right up through the frickin' chest cavity and frickin' impale that thing. Now, granted, Wizzy and Nope are like, dude! But alright, everybody in the water and let's attack this shark. Let's get out of the way so we can get on shore and sleep in our tent. I guess we don't really need to sleep in the tent yet, but... if I remember correctly, from back when I pulled out the map from my old stuff, and this is from a while ago, because the map that I showed you guys on the fourth wall was actually of the dungeons, which I'm wondering if I should get that when I actually find a dungeon. Anyway, there actually is a world map that I think it was actually Nintendo Power, not Square-Enix that put that, or Squaresoft that put that stuff out. But I think there actually was a map that was put out that was of the entire world map, and I believe there was a dungeon on the north part of this unnamed continent here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and park my boat, and we're going to try and go north and see if we can find it. I mean, that's why I have my 2 tents, so as I get all damaged up here, I can heal up and fix up my magic and whatnot. And worst case scenario, running is always an option. That's something that a lot of role players don't seem to remember, is you can always run away. But Jack Sparrow said, totally makes sense, run away so that you can fight another day, or no, he actually said, run away to run away another day. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. Whereas the actual saying was, run away. Only 96? Maybe sea hags have coin purses. Oh, alright, that works. Let's see. We healed Lenny up a bit. I think we can go another fight or two before we hit up the tent. Let's head north here. I mean, it's either that or I go around, but I think imps are gonna be... Uh-oh. What am I talking about? Imps. They're puny compared to Gob. Gob steps on them and wipes his shoe off. Please. Doing 1 damage to Gob. What does that even mean? Are they bruising his ankles? No, Gob, stomp on them. Ooh. Oh, I'm out of spells anyway. I was gonna say, maybe this was a good time to see what harm does. I have no idea what the hell that spell is that I bought. I guess it's the same route as if I had bought Lock for Wizzy there. Alright, guys, let's go. How would the imps... Oh, since they have first strike, their initiative score is probably higher than my light warriors. Alright, guys, come on. I wonder which cave this is. Maybe it's the... I think that one person said we need the Matoya leaf or something in order to cure the elves. So, you know, maybe when I show up, you know, I'm not all human-y, all up in their elf town. And, even though I kind of consider Thief to be an elf just because of, you know, 8-bit theater. You know, at least when I get my human stench in their elven lands, at least I have something to offer. Hey, I have this thing that can cure your prince. Maybe you'll think better of me. You know, me and my short-lived ways. Yes, monsters perish, blah blah blah. I never did like elves a lot. They always seemed like really stuck-up douches. I mean, like, riding around on their high horse. I mean, I get the whole idea of them being... Oh, there it is. Let us tent before we go inside, shall we? Item... Oh, I only have 1 tent. That's still a good idea. Oh, it saves whenever I do. Interesting. And here I thought I wasn't saving this entire time. Apparently it doesn't fully heal me either. Well, let's poke in the cave and see what we find. We might have to go back and buy some more tents. What is... What is... Is that a candle? Or... Oh, it's a broom! Tickles be Hessup. A magic spell? What? Okay. Is this a dungeon? Oh no, it's a witch's cave. Hey, what's up? Okay, apparently I have to walk around. Hello? Where is my crystal? I can't see anything without it. Who stole my crystal? Oh. So, note to self, if I find a crystal, I can bring it back here. Hello? You know, I only said we were light warriors. I never said we weren't chest opener. In the treasure box you found? Pure! Doesn't even open. Alright. In the treasure box you found a heal. Useful! In the treasure box you found heal. Useful! Let's be... That's up. I'm not sure. Is it like... Is it supposed... I'm guessing that it's, an anagram? But at the same time, I'm wondering if that's a reference to something. I mean, I get the brooms are kind of a reference to Fantasia, but I mean the actual, like, spell thing. So, okay. Wait! Ooh, hold on. Hello, what's your name? It just occurred to me, maybe that's Matoya, and if I find her crystal, she'll give me the stuff to heal the elf. Where do I find a crystal, though? I don't know. Okay, well... First, let's wander back to the boat, and then we'll wander back to that one town. Ogre! Yes, Ogre. Let us fight. No time to hold back, Wizzy. Light his ass up. Yeah, buddy! Bet you're not happy you're wearing those earrings now. I wonder if those seriously are supposed to be something else, but at the same time, they look pretty clearly like earrings. Come on, guys, it's just one ogre. You slayed 2 before. Jeez. Yeah, I think what we'll do is after this episode, we'll try... I don't know, we'll see... I don't know. We'll see. Well, I'll wait to see what you guys say. I mean, maybe you like my prattling. Maybe you'd prefer that I leave it going. I don't know. I'll see what the comments say. I suppose later on what I can do is I can always record it like normal anyway and just zip by it anyways. Like, you know, just record over it unless I say something particularly funny. That might make it faster for you guys. I'll do it. I'll record it like normal, and then if you guys think you want me to zip over this stuff, I'll try it and see. Cross the river? No. I'll try it and see how it comes out. See how you guys like it. Puny imps. Pshaw, you think just because you have a new goblin overlord that you can slay Gob the Imp Slayer? Please! He is genocide unto your kind. He is the bane to your existence. His very tears will poison your children and impregnate your women. I don't know. I literally have no idea. I'm kind of starting to lose it here. Alright, come on now. I definitely want to get these guys some more weapons so we can cut a swath through these Lilins that keep getting in the way. Well, you know, it may seem like I'm not getting a lot accomplished, but I am, in my wandering around, getting into these fights are actually like helping me. I'm building my experience. You know, I'm learning better ways to kill certain monsters, or at least to defend myself against them. I mean, I really am leaving hundreds and hundreds of creatures and demi-humans in my wake, but at the same time, you know, I'm learning better and better ways to kill them, because I'm just as racist as those guys back in that castle, because imps, intelligent enough to make weapons and clothes and form a society? Pshaw! They're ugly and they deserve to die. Yeah, you know, I wonder if they ever think about that. I mean, in Dungeons & Dragons, they kind of have, like, evil creatures, like it's a tangible thing. Like, they are born evil. But it's like... I don't know. It's kind of like overanalyzing things is what it's doing. Man, I love riding around this ship. Its music is so happy. Alright, what do I got? Yeah. You are way worse than the eye stalk freaks. This also looks quite dangerous. Uh-oh. Alright, well, let's make whatever those are go away. Are those, like, jellyfishes that developed to have a similarity to eyeballs? Or are they literal eyes with retina and sinew coming off the back of them? And if so, why? What possible reason would there be for them to be wandering around in the world's oceans? What? Is there some necromancer out there? Some great grand necromancer that just has raised or created such abominations and just keeps setting them loose on the world, just kind of to wander around? Or maybe they're the, you know, the offspring of his terrible experimentations. Well, they're not that strong, apparently. That's fine. That's fine. Just make it go away. It's ugly and it's gross and ick. Did somebody... I felt a vibration in the floor. Ew, I don't know. Anyway, just ick. I mean, I guess if you have a goblin overlord leading armies of freaking goblins, how long has it been since... Oh, man. Alright, tell you what, guys, we'll hurry up and we'll finish up this fight, and then we'll call it an episode, because I think I may have ran a little bit long. But we'll go ahead and we'll finish up this fight, and then we'll call it. Anyway, I mean, do you think... I mean... Man, I'm really building on this world here that they gave me, but, you know, they're not giving me a lot, so... I gotta imagine... Alright, so what do we got so far? We have Gob slaying these horrid creations of some terrible necromancer out there who does experimentations on bodies and animating them. You know, what's his name? Robert West or whatever from the freaking Reanimator. Ooh, pardon. Freaking Reanimator. Whose solution to everything is the serum? Oh, man. And just unleashing these, like, giant... I don't know, are they floating? Or I encountered them in the ocean, so are they, like, swimming eyeballs? I mean, they're definitely... That eyeball is definitely bigger than my entire body. So, where did those eyeballs come from? Did they start out that big? Or did like, the necromancer, like, make them grow larger? Did he do that before the creature died? Or did he take it from a creature large enough to produce eyeballs that big? Like, man, there are no eyes that are that big. The largest eyes in the world are giant squid eyes, and those are the size of dinner plate. And don't get me wrong, that's a big friggin' eye, but that's not nearly as big as, like, an entire body. I mean, come on. So, I mean, granted, this is a fantasy world, so there might be bigger things than that, but even so, like, how did that necromancer get that? Was it dead already? Did he raise, like, a freaking kraken to take its eyes and make it animate? And if that's the case, those were two floaty eyeball thingies. I mean, two floaty eyeball freaks. Did he have to raise two krakens to do it? And if that's the case, how many krakens are in the ocean? Or maybe, you know, maybe it wasn't a kraken, it was a sea dragon. How many of those are actually out there? And if there's enough that he could casually do this, if this wasn't, like, his grand masterpiece, should I really be, you know, riding around on the ocean in the Blue Ox here? Or should I really get my ass back to land, you know, where I just have to deal with, you know, the goblin overlord's imp army? And then again, I mean, yeah, maybe there's, you know, horrid abominations from that necromancer on the land, like those eye stalk freaks, but at least those eye stalk freaks aren't freaking giant eyeballs from some creatures that I might be more worried about than you know, what their reanimated husks are capable of. That being said, I wonder why zombie movies never do zombie animals. Probably because it's easier to, you know, or probably because it's harder to do, like, special effects wise. But that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's one thing that I always kind of liked about Resident Evil, was they kind of branched out from the zombie thing and did other zombified things. Like, Zombie Dog is freaking scary. Like, a lot scarier than freaking humans. I can tell you that. Or at least zombie humans, because zombie humans are dumb. Even if they're, you know, runners. You know, a town of cannibals are infinitely more scary than freaking zombies, because, you know, they're smart and can set traps and can trick you, and yeah, much worse than just an instinctually driven corpse. Anyway, but dogs are also more dangerous instinctually driven corpses, let alone anything else you can find. Can you imagine a zombie movie where instead of humans being zombified, it was all stuff from the wild? Like, only animals were zombified? That'd be freaking terrifying. Animals freaking own us. Alright, anyway, I forgot. We were gonna get out of town before... Or, get out of town. We're gonna end the episode. But before we end the episode, I just want to find my buddy Mohawk. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, ships can stop only at ports. There are no ports in the north. Good to know, buddy. Anyway, while I'm chilling with my buddy here, Mohawk, we'll see you guys in the next video, where we'll hopefully find ourselves a dungeon, or at least a crystal, so that we can get this buddy rolling and we can go visit the elves. So, alright, for now, catch you later, and we'll see you in the next video.